Hey everybody. Um, so I'm taking a swing at, streaming Final Fantasy 14. Um, Last time I tried to do this, I kept getting repeated disconnects. Um, yeah, we're just gonna go on. Oh shit, I forgot about doing something. Dang it. Um, so real quick, there's two things I want to do before we get started here. One, I want to thank CMP201 Balto Jr. for the follow, and RM Gamer Pro 1 for the follows. Something else I want to do is show off some artwork. One that I got for as fan art, and the other one I drew myself. May not be a very topical thing to put on here, but we'll just go with it. Let's see. Why is he always looking down? First, let's go with the fan art. Hey, Mike. Shoot, where did I save it? Or did I even save it? One moment. Ding dong, ding dong. Come on, Discord. Okay, I see that. Dear God. Why does everything have to take so damn long? Where is the fan art? Oh, there it is. Okay. This is what happens when I'm, like, not prepared. Now, this is probably going to take up the entire screen. Just heads up. Okay, so we have this, which is fan art. Yep, took up the entire screen. There we go. It's myself as a Pokemon trainer, which is very nice. They did this. Oh no, wait. I think someone. I want to put this. Someone bought it as a commission from someone, and then they gifted it to me, which is really thoughtful. This was gifted to me from Vanilla, and it was drawn by someone. I don't know their name. But let's go ahead and show off the artwork that I did. This is based off the Pokemon Fusion stream, which I'll probably show this on Pokemon Fusion stream too on Friday. This is Tokatails. Like I mentioned before, I said I was going to draw her, and there she is. Very cute, and I like the way the pose came out, and she's very pretty. I might post this up on Twitter later. I don't know. But, yep, there we go. That is Tokatails. And that was the... there's the dogs. Okay, anyway, now that this stream has been off to a fantastic and wonderful start, I'm sarcasm. Dog's still barking. Alright, so I need to explain the situation with this game. I am already post... Oop, Z freaked out. I'm already post Endwalker. However, I did not proceed with the prologue, you know, the after. So we have Bountiful Ruins as the quest here, and this may be, I mean, it wouldn't really be spoiler territory, I guess. I mean, it still kind of is, but like, this is after the ending of Endwalker, so it's fine. You can see my character's in this armor at the moment. This is not the original armor that I was wearing throughout the playthrough, but it's still one that I kind of fabricated myself with a glamour plate. You can see here. So this is just a temporary thing that I switch to whenever I get new armor. And I do have new armor because my friend showed me where to get higher grade armor so that my item level is 610. I think the current item level is 630 or something. So anyway, we're just gonna go back to Rozathan. I really dislike the game when it's this dark and dull. But whatever. I really like this music. I end up hanging out here a lot. There's no way to close the chat, but you can't really see the chat anyway. Oh, speaking of chat, sorry, hold on. Can't even see y'all. Nice. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, as I was stating before, I'm so bad at this, dude. Anyway, so if there's no voice acting, thank you, Mike. If there's no voice acting, then I will be speaking what is being said. Although I'm not a very good voice actor, but I don't know, that would be amusing for some people. Um, so yeah, if there's no voice acting, I'll at least say what they're saying, because it may be difficult to read. But they were saying that there's a treasure at the bottom of the sea, and they're trying to figure out what, where it's at, and he needs a drink first. Okay. Jolene empties the cup in a single pull. Okay. Now, where to begin? Might I assume you've heard of Al-Zadal? He was Khan of the Ari tribe, which sailed to Thavnair from the mainland, and a key figure in the history of Razathan. Okay. It's been a hot minute, so I probably don't recognize half those names. His decision to aid the Akasodara is what ultimately won them the war against the Gajasura, thus allowing our predecessors to lay the foundation for this thriving city-state. The truly fascinating stories, however, concern his grandson, Al-Zadal III, who was known for his deeds as satrap in Razathan's earlier days. So satrap is kind of like a prince, a sort of a ruler. The person that was here before was like part dragon, and he could like send a familiar to do his work. It's wild. Some attest that this man traveled into another world entirely and returned with glittering riches. Others that he brokered an alliance with the certain worm of the first brood. Then there's the tale of the sunken vault, the one you seem the most curious about. According to this legend, Al-Zadal III claimed a small island somewhere in the middle of the bounty. There he built a structure reaching clear to the bottom of the sea, a deep, secret storehouse, and locked away all his worldly wealth within, otherworldly wealth. In the centuries since, when a natural disaster or hardship befell Razathan, folk would remember the tale of the hidden treasure. Hardy souls would set out to claim their fortune, but precious few ever made it home. Would you like to hear more? My apologies, I have a slight tickle in my... Oh, my cup seems to be empty. You sleazy. Ah, I see we've reached an understanding. You're a sharp one, adventurer. You're bribing me. Oh, that was a splendid day to visit today was a splendid day to visit the Mahane. Mahane? Yeah, some of these words I'm gonna mispronounce. You're gonna get drunk, aren't you? Yep. Ah, where were we? Yeah, those who did return from the treasure were... those who did return from seeking the treasure vault they flatly refused to speak of what they saw. Did this discourage others? Nay, quite the opposite. Such accounts only served to feed the legend, and the golden lure grew stronger than ever before. That reminds me of something Azama was saying. Azama's fellow connoisseur of spirituous portables. Yes, he is. Oh, I mispronounced. I like the inflection of that was wrong. Anyway, he was saying that one of his acquaintances went after the treasure himself. Hasn't been seen since he set sail, I hear, but he did have no, I can't say no more. You seem a generous sort. What kind of man would I be to encourage what is clearly a foolhardy quest? If my words sent you to your death, I could never live with myself. I am no stranger to peril. I only stopped the world from ending. Is that so? Perhaps it's your turn to tell a tale then. What manner of dangers have you faced? Ha! Boy, you're gonna get an earful. To the very edge of existence? From anyone else, I'd struggle to believe it, but I recognize you now. You're the hero of the final days. Okay. But this was on your coin, Professor. He's gonna get wasted. Yep. We're making a guy drunk on stream. Anyway, you being who you are, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to share a little more. This friend of Ajma was desperate to buy a treasure map, one which showed the way to the entrance of the vault. Seems he could only get it from some merchant. What's his name? Bah, I forget. Let's just drink a toast to you, my new best friend. No. Signal for water instead? Still, that's probably for the best. He's like, did you have her order me some water? Still, that's probably for the best. Very kind of you, really. My head will certainly thank you in the morning. I seem to be overindulged. I am put in mind of the words of the master Jalzhan. Be wary of how much of the drink you swallow, lest it swallow you. Forgive me, I will subject you to no more of these unseemly antics. If you wish to speak with Azama, as I said, we share a taste for the Mahane's fine spirits. He probably came in as we were talking. I wish you fortune in finding your fortune. Okay. You appear to have learned all that Jahleen has to share regarding the undersea vault. To find out more, you'll need to locate a man by the name of Azama. Okay. Oh, get a look at this little pet. I love him. He is precious. He's an armadillo creature that rides a ball. He must not be harmed. He must be protected. Okay. That is probably the guy. Yes, I am Azama, and who might you be? All true, I'm afraid. My friend took a ship out in search of Alzadal's legacy, and I've been watching his sales ever since. I tried to dissuade him, of course, but he refused to listen. All he could talk about was finding that vault. And that look in his eyes. I knew it wasn't common gold or jewels he lusted after. He was hunting Alzadal III's otherworldly hoard, and his ambition would not be denied. I see it in you too, the appetite for the mysterious and unknown. But I'll not attempt to turn you from your path. I know too well the futility of that endeavor. So I will tell you what my friend told me. How he convinced a merchant in the bazaar to give him the rough location of the vault's entrance. It seems this merchant, one Zashal, I believe, is selling a map which shows the exact route, but my friend's purse was too light for its exorbitant price. With what meager wealth he had, he instead paid to learn that there is ruins on a small island somewhere in the Bounty, and within those ruins hides the path to the vault deep below. If you truly intend on seeking Alzadal's treasure, I suppose you put your affairs in order. I wish things were different, but I do not believe my friend is ever coming home. That's sad. Cutscene! With possible voice acting. Huh?
Please, Ashal, please! You must let me have that treasure map!
Oh. Watch it
What's
turn
all
out
this
to be
about?
fake.
My mother and father were slaughtered by monsters. My baby sister, still too young to fend for herself. Can you spare us no kindness?
So, you hope to find your fortune? And what? You expect me to surrender my wares for pity's sake? What have you to offer in payment? As I thought. Come back when you've more than rags to your name. This is no mere treasure map. It is a guide to the vaults of Arzadal III, one of the great satraps of Radzat Han, and a direct descendant of Alzadal Khan.
A map to Alzadal's legacy.
So he says. A fake, I'd wager.
Same.
This is no fake. The parchment is marked with an arcane glyph of passage. You may find the ruins hidden in the bounty, but you won't be setting foot inside without this in your possession. A priceless artifact it is, discovered amongst the rubble in the aftermath of the final days, and lovingly restored by yours truly. This map is the
In the
key to fabulous riches.
aftermath of the final
Not being a king of
days.
fools to simply give it away. Be glad I am no such king boy. Your scrawny-eyed had never returned with that treasure alive.
Oh, cruel fate! Why must you tempt me with wealth I am powerless to claim? How I shall envy the one who purchases that precious map! Whatever they pay will be but pittance against the golden hoards they stand to uncover.
Wait. Is this kid in Act 2? That right there told me it sounded like someone's just trying to get it. He's extorting. Like, whoa, hey! What are you doing here?
What have you, sir? Fighting man of your stature would surely relish the challenge of recovering Alzadal's lost fortune.
A fortune, you say?
Don't be dumb, Astidian. This entire thing is just a ploy.
If I had but the strength to seize that treasure.
You're getting baited.
I'll take it. Will this cover the price?
Hello, Astidian.
Well met, my friend. Someone is dressed for adventure. Why Favner of all places? Knowing you, I suspect there's more to your plans than sightseeing and shopping. Ruins beneath the bounty. Curious. And here I've acquired a map to just such a site.
Hang on. There we go.
With that sale, I do believe I've earned the rest of the day off. Thank you for your patronage, sir, but if you'll excuse me.
You needn't mind us.
And now I fleece one of the heroes of the final days. Pray the sisters were looking elsewhere.
Oh, but that wasn't your intention, kid, huh?
This map may or may not be genuine. Either way, we'll need a ship to find out for sure.
Never took you for a treasure hunter.
Lest you misunderstand, I seek the treasure not for myself. If such a fortune truly exists, then it could help ease the struggles of those who lost their loved ones in the final days. I hope to do for Thavnir what you and Alphino did for the Alamegans when you recovered the Mad King's trove. Come now. You know Alphino needs little encouragement when it comes to recounting the tales of your shared exploits.
I hope the game is loud enough.
Precocious lads. That boy in the bazaar was clearly an accomplice of the merchant.
Yeah?
Suppose his role was to draw the attention of the crowd and add weight to the merchant's bold claims.
Yeah. It was
Transparent
easy
act
to
for the most
catch.
part. It was not all mummery. The need to provide for his sister rang true enough. Thus, if some portion of the profits end up in that waif's pockets, then I will consider it money well spent, whether the map leads us to the vault or not. You are coming along, yes?
Yep.
I thought as much.
I need a quick change of clothes real quick, though.
Let's see about securing a vessel.
Like, I like this armor set and all, but it's really not the one I wanted to show off. If you're really the faker that everybody's assuming you are, kid, you'll join along. Wait, hold on a minute. If you don't want to be the faker everyone assumes you are. Hold up. Let's see where. I have to go back to an inn and update my glamour plate. Not sure if I want to do that on stream. So I'm pretty happy with this outfit to an extent. It's just, I don't know. I just wanted to be in my Cecil gear, like. Oh shit, I didn't read. Something something. Well, he finally invited me to a feast and made his proposal once I was too full of heinous delights to refuse. He wishes me to train the Radiant Host in lance work. But that's a tale for another time. What we need now is a merchant or trawler with a ship fit for the open seas. Matsio is a fisherman by trade, yes? We should head to Akali to see if he can help us. Hold up. I'm gonna link this stream to someone who is also the main reason why I joined 14. I'm done. Here we go. Alright. Might as well turn on my dashboard too while I'm at it. go. Zoop. Let's just ride the dog. Whee! Oh, Estinian is all dressed up for the occasion. My friends, what brings you to our humble village? So you need a seaworthy vessel to seek these ruins? Considering it was your deeds which allowed us to return to fishing, I should think everyone would be glad for a chance to repay the favor. Wait here and I'll have a boat stocked and ready for you in no time at all. Okay. Hey, you're coming with us, aren't you, kid? Have you noticed our little shadow? He's been following us since we left the city. Yeah, he kind of has like a sixth sense where he can, like, figure things out from a mile. We see you there, boy. Show yourself. Shelf. Ah, it is you. Do you know how far out of the way we walked so that you'd not cross paths with us with some wild beast? I'm sorry, sir, but you aren't the heroes who aren't you the heroes who saved Thavnir? Nair? You are. I know you are. And I've gone and cheated you. I worked with Zashal, you see, the map merchant. It was my job to play the pleading orphan and convince the crowd his wares were worth the price he asks. I'm ashamed of what I've done, and I beg for your forgiveness. If not for you, my sister and I would never have, well, we'd be... Enough. I knew your game, and I paid the price willingly. A fortunate purchase, as it turns out, for my friend here was seeking those very ruins. Yep, that's me. You are kind to overlook the wrong I've done you. But there is more you need to know. I'm reading too fast. The map you bought is very real, as the island it shows. I overheard Zashal selling the information to another customer. What? He told that man where he needed to search, about the ruins, about the vault, about everything. Then the man sailed out to find his fortune, never to return. You can't go alone to that place. You should have more friends with you, maybe even a whole army. I do not doubt the ruins hold danger, but I assure you, between the two of us, there is little we cannot overcome. True. Please, I cannot bear the thought of... I mean... Now you've gone and made him cry. Way to go, Estidian. No. We can invite our comrades. That we could. And assuming we did find this treasure hoard, it may prove wise to have more hands along for the carrying. Any ideas on who to approach? The signs have scattered far and wide since our last gathering. Yeah, they seem more capable. Thancred and Urianger seem more capable of lifting. I don't know, Urianger's he's a scholar. Like, he don't have muscle. And Ishtola's just one. Let's go with the boys. Those two would answer our call certainly, but they left the Rising Stones with a definite task in mind, and I am loath to interrupt their self-appointed mission. Okay, what about Red and Kryle? Okay, so for Grahatia, I always have called him Red. Because I don't know. His name is fine. It's just I don't typically I like Red better because he's just a bro. Like he's such a cool character. Like I don't know. Cool character. He's very thoughtful and seems to like your character a lot. So he's just like a homie, you know. Kryle might have her hands full in rebuilding the students, but if you reach out to Graha, he would surely leap at the invitation. Will that set your mind at ease? Yes, if that man is as strong as you. Is he, though? Strong, I mean? Yep. He's been through hell and back. What is your name, boy? Merad, sir. Well, Merad, your life is yours to live as you will, but I suggest you find a more honest trade if you truly wish to keep your sister safe. I'm not proud of what I do, but what choice do I have? We need to eat, and everyone's too busy rebuilding their lives to bother with two grubby orphans. Wait, boy. I didn't take this roundabout road just to see you end up in some creature's belly. Let me walk you back to the city gates. Thank you, sir. Call me Estinian. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go look for Red. I'll leave you to recruit Graha. He'll appreciate the invitation that much more, I'm sure. Because he's always eager to help. As I recall, he was based at the Annex. Someone here ought to be able to point you in the right direction. Let us be off too, Mirad. Do me a favor and don't stray from the path. Okay. Oh, look who it is. Welcome back, Z. What might the students do for you? Red? Or Graha, whatever. Yeah, he's in the main hall with the Mistress Kryle. They've been holed up in there for days. By all means, go in and give them an excuse to take a break. Cutscene.
Ah, Urgica, my good man. Would you be so kind as to...
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise?
I wish you had sent word ahead. I thought I was having visions for a moment there.
Raha and I have been compiling old records of the students' activities. We were able to locate several accounts in the archives of Numenon, but the bulk of our documents was lost along with the Isle of Fowl.
But what brings you to the Annex, my friend?
Surely you haven't come all this way just to watch us shuffle dusty papers around?
Blah, 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 blah.
The treasure vault of Alzadal III.
And you're looking for companions to join you on this expedition.
Yeah, huh?
I would dearly love to accompany you, of course, but I'm afraid I'm committed to another task. On the subject of which, I had hoped to ask for your assistance.
Oh yeah, because I'm here. What's wrong?
Then again, it's not so urgent that it can't wait until you've returned. You should go, Raha. I'll stay here and mind the shop, as it were.
I think he was just conflicted.
Are you sure? I'd hate to leave you short-handed.
I'm sure. Just try to be back before too many moons have passed.
Well, I guess we're off on another adventure already.
See, he's adorable.
Have you asked anyone else to come along? Then might I suggest we invite your Stola?
Okay.
Ever since the Scions disbanded, she spent most of her time cloistered within the Great Gooble Library, hoping to piece together a method to traverse the rift. It would seem, however, that whatever wisdom she sought there was not to be found. She arrived in Charlian the other day. We spoke briefly before she began her search of Numenor. Considering what you've told us of Alzadal's extraordinary feats, I do believe your Stola would be more than interested to hear what you have to say.
That, and she's generally more knowledgeable about everything. Between her and Urianger.
Splendid! Then let us head to the archives at once.
Wait, before you go. I have another potential member to volunteer,
Oh.
if you've room to spare. Urianger.
Yeah?
He sent the students a request for materials, you see. Treatises on the architecture of treasure vaults and the like.
Seems like the only
From what
person
I
we're
can
going to be
gather,
excluding is
the
Kral
Librarians
and...
wish to build their own vault for the people of Atheris to explore, and are looking for inspiration to help make it a memorable experience. So, why not take Urianger with you? Let him study Alzadal's legacy firsthand.
None can deny the benefit of seeing something with your own eyes. If our expedition leader has no objections, I say we extend Urianger an invitation once we've spoken with your Stola.
Mm-hmm.
Safe travels, you two. But don't forget, I'd still like your help with that other matter I mentioned.
Right. Then it's off to the library.
Okie dokie then. Oh my. She's asleep on the books. That has to be uncomfortable.
I've never known Y'shtola to doze off in the middle of research before.
Close my eyes for one moment.
The music stopped.
Ow!
It wasn't that heavy.
How long have you two been here? Nor did I want to fall asleep. I must have been studying for 2-3 days straight before exhaustion finally claimed me.
Okay, music, you can calm down just a little bit. Almost can't even hear Y'shtola.
As you know, I've been researching ways to travel from the source to one of its reflections. Well, looking for hints at least. I don't expect to find a simple set of instructions tucked away in some dark corner of the library. So I've been skimming through the stacks, hoping to uncover even a partial mention of any similar feats in the past. A means to travel between worlds exists, and you can be sure I will find a way to employ it.
I kinda already do that.
So I promised Runa. But 'twould seem I've set myself a nigh impossible task.
You needn't be so hard on yourself. The leap I made with the Crystal Tower was not achieved in an afternoon. It was the culmination of a collective effort spanning generations.
Oh, you think me discouraged? I assure you, 'tis quite the opposite. A daunting challenge and the time to sink my teeth into it. I feel like a fresh-faced student again.
A scholar in her element.
Indeed. Was there something else you wish to ask of me? Alzadal is no minor figure in Harnish history, and much is known about his family. But this is the first I've heard of a descendant surviving a trip to another world. If those tales are true, then he may have left behind some clue as to how it was accomplished.
That's right up your alley, ain't it?
An invitation to delve into one of the world's lingering mysteries. As if I could refuse. And whence do we embark upon this expedition?
At a moment's notice.
Akyali, by ship. But before that, we thought to extend an invitation to Urianger as well. He was in Thalmazane, last we heard.
Then by all means, let us recruit him, and be on our way.
So that makes... that makes 5 people for this crew so far, which is about what you need for a dungeon. It makes total sense. That poor little robot. He's gonna have to put all those books back. Dang cat lady left a mess. Oh, I probably should post this up to my free company Discord as well. Shoot. Oh. Oop. Master Z, I've been waiting for your coming. I've been made aware of your coming. Please use the lift here. Okay. Aha, I can use my mount. Away. Oh. I can't fly in here now. Interesting. We're already, like, all the way over here with this ship again? Eh?
Ah, our illustrious champion. Cloaked in the mantle of the common explorer, fame set aside in thy pursuit of simple adventure. I am told a new expedition is in the offing. And thee, as ever, thou art the picture of strength.
I wonder if he
You've
says
been
something
keeping
different
yourself busy, I
for
trust?
mages.
True to our plan, Thancred and I embarked upon a pilgrimage of sorts, with an eye for gauging the state of those lands through which we passed. Our travels were interrupted, however, by a request for aid from our befurred lunar allies.
Oh. The rabbits.
As you may recall, the Loperids have been seeking new purpose for the moon, another role through which it might serve to benefit mankind. The Forum hath been working to advise them in this endeavor, but I return to offer mine own counsel.
Yeah, the Loperids are really cute.
And
For
this
those who
has
don't know, they're
what
just
to
little
do with
rabbits.
treasure vaults, exactly?
Ah, you have learned of my predicament from Mistress Cryle. I know not whence they acquired such knowledge, but the Loperids now stand convinced that adventurers delight in treasure hunts.
Huh?
Thus, with their newly built wonderland of riches and mystery, do they hope to entice all manner of daring delvers to the moon. So earnest and innocent was their desire to bring joy to the world that I found myself powerless to refuse them my cooperation. But what of you, my friends? Why are you come to Labyrinthos?
Just that. Treasure hunting.
Fascinating. This is indeed a most fortuitous opportunity. I should be honored to accept thine invitation. How long hath it been, I wonder, when last our actions were not impelled by fate or desperation?
Aye. Though I cherish the Scion's accomplishments, 'tis pleasant to not have the weight of the world upon our shoulders for a change.
Yeah, no shit.
Counting Estinian, we number 5 now, yes? Without knowing what traps or perils await unwary feet, we may be wise to refrain from recruiting others.
I agree. Between us, we should have the skills to handle whatever situation may arise. Shall we be on our way?
Yawn.
What, no time to spare a word for the grizzled old bard?
Hey, Thancred. I guess that's right. We were missing a tank out of all the
A wasted
roles.
trip, I'm afraid. I'd hoped to catch up with a former mentor while you parleyed with the rabbits, but it seems our paths were not to cross. That's because we didn't travel by experimental etherite. It's astounding what a lack of nausea does for one's sense of well-being.
It's a reference to when they had to use an experimental
In any
technique
case,
of
As we
teleportation.
made our way around Ilsabard, we saw that much of the continent was in various stages of chaos. A certain amount of disorder is to be expected. The final days are over, and the people no longer have a common threat binding them together. That's the thing with these fledgling troubles, eh? You need to keep an eye out, lest they mature into full-grown headaches. So, for what reason have so many esteemed personages seemed fit to gather?
You know, Thancred doesn't really say much, but I do like him.
Beneath the waters of the bounty, you say? I see you've already stolen away my traveling partner with the promise of unexplored ruins and scholarly glory.
Nay, 'tis not for mine own indulgence, but rather the fulfillment of my commitment to the Loporrits.
Ah, of course. And if you have Estinian rounding out your group, you'll likely have all the members you need.
Except
Feeling
for...
left out? I could put in a good word for you, if you like.
We may have been released from our obligations, but I'll never be free of that merciless wit of yours, will I? In all seriousness, it's best I sit this one out.
What?
Too many former scions consorting with one another might be seen as a cause for concern in certain quarters.
Okay.
I'll return to my usual reconnaissance and scout out the situation in the Far East. Feel free to share if you come across any interesting revelations. Till we meet again.
Okay,
Shall
bye.
we also hasten our departure? Sir Estinian will wonder what hath become of us.
I hope this is at least somewhat interesting. Wait, where am I going? Actually, I want to ride one of my wolves. The wolf that made me join the game. Right here. not really. I mean, I was already interested, but like, yes, this wolf heavily influenced my inspiration to join the game. And here's the crew. I send you to recruit Graha, and you return with an entire survey party. I hope Matsuo's boat is sturdy enough to carry us all. I mean, it's capable of carrying a bunch of merchant stuff, I would assume so. What he means is, we are grateful for the use of one of your precious fishing vessels. We are more than glad the chance to provide it. I ask that only that you take care to steer clear of reefs in the shallows there. Aye, we'll keep an eye out. I'm gonna get me a freaking shamrock shake today. Alzadal III, I confess I am somewhat embarrassed that the tale of this journey to another world escaped my notice. Could it be more than just simple folklore? And one of the treasure he supposedly brought back. This undersea vault may hold relics from another reflection. My friends, we should temper our expectations. The map doth promise ruins, and beyond that we know not what we'll find. Not until we find it. So let us dispense with the conjecture and set sail for the vault. Yeah, this was just a bunch of like one. Cause like you can skip cutscenes, so like they try to touch on every topic before you skip like all of it. Well, whoa. It's a duty. Okay. Absolutely. I think we'll do this duty and then probably call it here because my viewer count is so tiny. I just don't feel like too many people are interested right now. So let's just go with the NPC. No, actually, syncing up with players might take forever. Let's see, Graha can go in any class, so it's a good idea that he's here. And we have 2 DPS and 1 healer. It's nice that they added the NPC like party for this reason, because it lets players who are not, it lets players who are like healers be able to have other party members. It's very like quality of life. Okay, so duties, for those that don't know, are just instance dungeons where you have to go from point A to point B and, you know, fight bosses, stuff like that in between. You know, honestly, kind of a quick trip for a place that supposedly was hard to get to. Let's go. Why did it not update my portrait?
Be gone!
Wait. Why is my green? Oh, the video is not activated. The thing about NPC queues is they only attack one target.
I will not hold back.
Well, let me check volumes. Might be a little high. Ow.
Together we shall overcome this. Together we shall overcome this.
Oh. Okay. Oh, here's the creatures that the armadillo is based off of, sort of. My pet. Oh god, there's a more ball.
You underestimate me!
La 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 la. Just a trail through the woods. Hello, Vanilla.
Be gone! Be gone! Make ready!
Oh.
Be gone!
Target I was attacking died. Oh, first boss. The jellyfish thing. Thank you, buddy. Eh. Uh-oh. Well, I blocked it. Interesting. You're very vocal today, Urianger. Oh my. Oh.
You underestimate me!
Gloves are off. Away with you!
Ah, damn it. I still got hit. Got him. Oh. Oh, we going underwater? Okay. All right, boys, group up. Come on. There we go.
This will hurt. Be gone!
The life of a tank is... I can't see myself.
Be gone! You're mine!
Eh? Oh, wait. Okay.
Be gone! Be gone!
Oh, what class? I'm Paladin. Also, welcome to the chat.
You're mine!
Ah, person. Should not be biting my healer. And thank you for the follow. What an ugly guy. Okay, stop. You're attacking that one. It's just a gamble on what they're attacking, so I have to like make sure I'm hitting it too, that way the damage goes quicker. Oh my.
This will hurt.
I'm getting my butt beat. Because Oriandra's not a great healer. Ah.
Together we shall overcome this.
Uh-huh. Kill myself with this fucking second boss. Boing. Robot. Okay. Or someone did the limit break, or one of the NPCs did the limit break like right away. Ouch. Well, I had no idea what was happening. I got erased. I know that much. I gotta do the walk of shame. Because I don't even know what killed me. I seen him pull up the shields, but I was like, what does this mean? There's no tells. And then, dead. Wee. Alright, let's try this again. And not die to whatever the hell that was. Okay, I see some death hands. Alright, okay, I see. So they're reflecting the lasers. That's what's happening. This took a minute for me to understand the mechanic. It's a new dungeon, new boss, never fought it before. Wait, huh? I'm just gonna follow Ariana. Holy shit. That is a very small window. Ooh, that's dirty. For people like me who has to stick close, putting that, like, on point AoE is just dirty. Alright, I'm following the NPCs because this is really confusing. Okay. Tank Buster.
Be gone!
Owie.
Be gone! This will hurt.
I will not hold back.
Be gone!
There we go. Well, I'm glad my internet is holding up on this because last time I had some real issues when I tried to stream and play this at the same time. Didn't mean to activate that one. Hey, y'all are attacking the big one. I'm gonna drag the big one a little bit closer. Never mind. Come here, big guy. That way I can kill them all with this. Beautiful. I don't know. This looks pretty treasury to me. This might already be the vault. But I could be wrong. This is a lot of freaking treasure. Oh, mimics. Lots of them. They kind of hurt. Jeez. Go. Down this way, boys. Thank you. Wrong one. I just realized that completing my AoE combo actually makes me able to cast Holy Spirit or Holy Circle without any cast time. Whoa. Interesting character. Hold up. Two people here. We probably are going to end off after this duty, though, because I need to start getting ready. Capiculu. Ha! Okay, so I see holes in the floor. Are you going to have, like, spiky floors? Or fiery floors? That's a lot of ribbons. Jesus. Whoa. Okay, spiky floors. Called it. Oh god, I'm spinning. Help? Okay. I thought I was in control. Buster. Ouch. That was 40% of my health. following you, boys. Oh god. Ow, 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 ow. This is very hard to control. Oh my god. No! No! No, no, no. Ow! Jesus. How? Gotta do that whole damn thing over again. Dumbass. Jeez. Don't worry, Arianger, I'll do it myself. I'm trying to get out of the spikes desperately. Okay. Ow. Oh man, fuck you. Hollowed ground, get out of here. cutting me when I was that low, doing the tank buster. What's going on? Okay. What an annoying boss. Ugh. Hey, Red. It's too bad Red couldn't join because, like, I'm the tank, and if I wasn't the tank, he would be the tank. Oh. Huh.
What have we here?
'Tis not unlike a Hunnish alchemical furnace in design.
Well, there is one way we might find out.
Stop! You mustn't touch it.
Oh, hey, Varshan. All the way out here?
Vritra! Oh, my apologies. Should I continue calling you Varshan?
You may address me as you wish. My nature is no longer a secret. Still, this is not a setting I imagined for our union. Surely you've not entered these ruins as common looters.
Would that we could deny your accusations, but I fear you're not far from the truth.
Great Vritra, might we beseech thee to explain the nature of this strange contrivance?
Okay, so this kid is not a kid, it's a familiar of sorts of a very old dragon.
For the purpose of sealing something away.
I wasn't gonna touch it, but you know Ishtola. I'm not saying that.
Perhaps I should simply show you.
Are you sure about that? You don't want us opening it to begin with, and you're just gonna show us? Oh my.
I have lifted the seal, if only for the moment, by an authority only I possess.
A planar fissure?
Oh my.
No, my friend. Small though it may be, this is a functioning gate into the void.
Oh, that's even worse. But it's exactly what Ishtola was looking for. Technically. Void gates and fissures are much the same thing in practice, in the sense that both allow passage between the source and the 13th. 13th? The difference in terminology refers to the circumstances of their creation. A fissure is an incidental tear in the fabric between worlds, whereas a void gate is the product of deliberate action. I suspect this is the latter, judging by the elaborate mechanism put in place to control it. To think that our search for material riches would lead to this priceless discovery, which is probably why people never came back, because they went inside. That swirling emptiness, it puts me in mind of old friends, not to mention old foes. You may now enter Azadal's legacy with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, of course. Okay. I'm probably going to end off here, because I got to get ready to go and all that other good stuff. So, thank you guys for those who joined, and if you watched all the way through, I appreciate it. I'm not sure if I'm uploading this to YouTube yet, but we'll see. Be sure to tune in Friday for Pokemon Fusion. All that other good stuff. I'll see you guys later. Good night. Or, have a good evening, whatever.